Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kara, and if you're new here, I make videos all about sewing. So for today's video, I thought we would do part two of fixing my clothes. Part one is already uploaded, so you can check that out first. This is part two. These are more deconstruction, reconstruction, full-on garment changes. The last one was just little things, little tweaks. This one, most of them are a little bit more intensive, not entirely. I was just originally I had these two left to do, and then I was going through my closet today and I found this dress. And I was like, why don't I wear this dress? So I put the dress on and I realized why I don't wear the dress. And I thought immediately of what I could do to fix it. So I'm actually going to start off with this one. It's the Lancaster by Styla patterns. And first off, the sleeves are too far apart to hide my bra straps. And I do not like wearing dresses where you can see my bra straps. Very big pet peeve of mine. So this one's easy. I'm going to just take the sleeves off and move them over. I think I can do this pretty. I didn't even finish the this correctly. So I've never worn it like outside of the photo shoot, and I've never washed it. So the hems, like the seam allowances, they're all still fine. I'm just going to unpick it and I'm going to move it over just a little bit so that it's going to be covering up my bra strap. That's going to be pretty fast. Another thing is the bodice is just a little bit on the long side. It hits me about half an inch past my natural waist. So I'm going to take that up just that tiny bit. And then the last thing is this fabric lived its first life as a duvet cover. And I feel like it's not a maxi, it's like a mid-axi, so you can like see the ankles and like your nice boots for the winter. But it's just it still looks a bit like it's a duvet cover that I'm just wearing. So I think if I cut it more like T length, so if I just take this bottom ruffle and cut it in half, I think it will look a little bit less like that. Like the less fabric in this case, the better. I still want it below my knees. I don't like wearing dresses that are above my knees, but this this one, I think if I just cut it in half, it's still going to be long enough, still look like a ruffle, but less like I'm wearing a duvet. So this is number one today. So I unpicked and removed both of the sleeves, and then I took the bodice off of the dress. There was also these like little bows made from ribbons that were on both of the sleeves, and I didn't like them very much. It's part of the pattern, and I think it's cute on other people's, but I just didn't like it on mine. I don't know if I didn't have enough material when I made this or what, but I used ribbon instead of the material, and I just think it made it look a little cheap. So I took those off, and then I cut the ½ inch off the bottom to bring it up. And actually this pattern, they use ½ inch as their seam allowance. So I just cut exactly where I had sewn last time and then moved the skirt up. And for the bottom, I'm sorry, I was calling this a ruffle, and I'm pretty sure it's just a tier. It's the second tier of the skirt. So I took 5 inches off. I measured 5 inches up, cut it off, and then re-hemmed it. And then I just reattached the skirt
to the bodice, and that was it. Done. I think it turned out very successfully too. It's a little bit shorter, honestly, than I was expecting it to be. It's definitely not tea length. It's just below the knees. But with this fabric, I think that was the best choice because it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a duvet cover anymore. And that's pretty much what I wanted from this one.
For number 2, this is my self-drafted shirred top rayon. It's a beautiful rayon. I bought it from Fabrications in Ottawa like 3 or 4 years ago now, and it's so soft, it's so beautiful, and I've worn it like a lot of times. So my issue with this, the straps, one, when I made it, I had intended to make beautiful, puffy, billowy sleeves, but I did not measure when I was cutting it out, and I didn't save any fabric to make the sleeves. So I had just enough fabric to put this ruffle on the bottom, and I cut out these skinny little straps to wear with it. So for one, they're falling off. I didn't finish them properly, I don't think, and I just didn't attach them all that well, so they're coming apart right now. And then after making this dress, about 6 months after, I found the same fabric at another store in Ottawa, Mimi Fabrics. They had this exact same print on rayon. And so I bought enough to make sleeves, but I never actually made the sleeves. So now I'm going to make the sleeves. It also, just like the last one, it hits me a little bit below my natural waist. So I think for this, I'm actually going to fix the top, maybe just hem it over just a little bit. Oh, did I attach it? Okay, so it is a skirt like attached to the shirred piece, so, or the shirred piece. So I could just bring it up a little bit too. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. And because this is all self-drafted to begin with, I'm going to try self-drafting some sleeves to go with it. Following a YouTube tutorial, of course. So we'll see how that goes. So number 2.
To make my puff sleeves, I followed a YouTube tutorial by Rosary Apparel. She goes over how she put puff sleeves on one of her short dresses. Basically, you just measure around your upper arm and then the length that you want, and those are the measurements that you use. You can add as much extra width to make it as puffy as you want. So the measurements I came up with was 46 inches wide, 19.25 inches long. And then for the armpit area, you fold your sleeve fabric in half and then cut out a triangle measuring 4 inches along the top and 6 inches down. After that, I finished my edges with my serger, and then I folded the top over 1/4 of an inch and then 3/4 of an inch and sewed it down to make my elastic casing to go over my shoulders. And then for the bottom, I turned up the bottom edge 2.5 inches approximately. I kind of eyeballed it, so it's not exact, of course. And then I sewed it so that there would be an elastic casing that was about half an inch wide and leave a frill kind of ruffle at the bottom of the sleeve that was about 1.5 inches long. So then I just put my elastics through and attached it onto my bodice. To attach the sleeves to my bodice, I cut triangles out of the bodice that matched the triangles on the sleeve, and then I just attached along the edge and finished it on my serger. That one, it was done. I didn't actually do anything with the waist to bring it up. My problem with it, I think, was that it was going right up into my armpit. And after I added the sleeves, I could pull it up higher on my waist without it riding up into my armpit. And so it wasn't actually necessary for me to do anything with bringing the waist up. Adding the sleeves pretty much did exactly what I wanted it to do. And I think it turned out really cute. I'm really excited to wear this one, mostly in the summer because it's too cold for rayon right now.
This dress is number 3, my last one. And so this is the Malibu from Style of Patterns. When I put this dress on for the photo shoot, I felt so pretty. And I was like, I'm gonna wear this all the time. I like the color, like I love wearing blue. Stripes are cool. But then I just never reached for it. And I realized part of it is because the option that I chose is a tie back. So it's got this whole open back and then this cute little tie. And it's not comfortable. It's like having a little teeny tiny fist just punching you in the back whenever you're sitting and leaning on anything, which I really don't like. So I thought I need to get rid of this to be able to wear it. Also, I can't put it on by myself. I need help, and I don't like having to ask my husband to help me get dressed. So I'm going to change this. The pattern actually comes with the option of doing an elastic panel in the back. So I did consider that, but I still don't love having an open back. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to remove this entire top part, and then I'm going to attach an elasticated panel for the whole back so that the back is not an open back anymore, and then just reattach the skirt. And I think if I do that, I'll wear it a lot more. I've also realized that one of the straps, I didn't either it's ripping or it wasn't sandwiched in quite enough because it's kind of coming apart there. So I'm going to fix the strap and fully redo the back. I think I can take the boning out too if I do that. And then it might be more comfortable because I don't think you need boning. I think the boning was just to keep it up so that it wouldn't like collapse on itself. But if it's a full elasticated panel in the back, it doesn't need the boning anymore. So that is my plan for that.
I had to do so much unpicking before I could even start sewing. There were so many things that had to be undone with this bodice just because it's part of the construction of the original garment. Like the elastic, there's a waist elastic that's attached into the side seams, not the back, but into the side. So I had to take that out. I took the boning out. I went all the way up the back panel so that I could take the ties out. And then I realized for the strap that was coming out, I had it clipped too close with my pinking shears when I had been originally like trimming it. So I had to take that out and then redo it. And then I also went back and redid the other side a little bit just so that it would be even. To make my elastic panel, I took the original pattern piece from the pattern because it has an elastic panel. It just doesn't go the whole length of the back. And then I did the length of my actual bodice back pieces, and that's how I got the width and the length. And I used the elastic from the pattern as well. I was really lucky. This fabric already has lines on it, and that's what I used. I didn't have to draw any lines. I did 5 channels and I used 1/2 inch elastic in the channel, and then there's about 1 inch of space in between each channel. It worked out perfect. I amazingly, I've saved this fabric thinking that there was almost enough to make something for my daughter, but not quite. But you know, it's that amount that you don't want to get rid of because it could be useful, but it's not big enough to actually make a garment with. And I know why I saved it. I saved it because this dress, it needed a ruffle at the bottom. It had exactly enough to make a ruffle. I calculated the bottom length of the skirt piece was about 100 inches, and so I wanted to make sure I had at least 150 inches of ruffle, so that it would be 1.5 times the length, and I had about 170, so it is like perfect amount of ruffled. Anyway, that was like a bonus for this dress that I wasn't planning on originally, but when I looked at my fabric, I saw that I had enough, and I'm so happy. I love a ruffle on the bottom of the skirt, and I feel like it went really well with this one. The only downside of this dress is that the straps only just barely cover my bra straps, and it is a pet peeve of mine. I don't know what to do about it at this point. I'm not taking it apart again. It took like, I don't even know, an hour to take it all apart, so that's not happening again. But yeah, it turned out super cute, and it has pockets. So I think I'm definitely going to be wearing this one a lot.
All done, and I love them all. I'm so excited that with these pretty small changes to the overall design, they're so much more my style. I think I'm going to make a video coming up that's like exploring my style because it's been changing, and I would really like to have some more things in my closet that I feel really good in. And like this dress, for example, I feel really, really good in it. I like really pretty, and I'm really excited by that. And I'd like to have more things like this in my closet. And maybe make some space, get rid of some of the things that I really don't feel that pretty in. So I'm really excited. This sleeves, so cute. And the other one's really, really perfect. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and come back. Well, part 1 will be linked here, somewhere. You can see that if you haven't already. And there's lots more videos down in my channel for more sewing inspiration. This was not a good outro, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thanks. Bye.